We began with Schubert, the earliest of the composers on this program, and for many, the king of German Lieder. And we'll stay with Schubert for the next two songs. Thank you for being here with me and with David this afternoon. The next two songs each involve very interesting but quite different characters. In Die junge Nonne, or the young nun, we have another young woman, much like the one who was just afraid of death, looking out at a storm and recognizing in the violence of that weather the former turmoil of her own soul. And at the end of the song, she finds a transcendence of some kind. You'll hear the storm dissipate, and I will sing Alleluia. You have to decide what kind of transcendence it is. Did she simply find rest and peace in the inner sanctum of her convent, or was it in fact the rest of death and rising up to meet God? You choose. And then after that, we will change character quite a bit with Der Musensohn, the son of the Muses. And who exactly this fellow is, we're not sure, but I think of him as a bit of a Pan or a Cupid character. He's a very cocky fellow, wandering the fields and with the magic of his song, coaxing the flowers to bloom and winter to sparkle and sort of dull villagers to rise up and dance and find their inner lord and lady. So that will be Der Musensohn. Enjoy.
Die Wipfel, der heulende Sturm. Es klirren die Wolken, es zittert das Haus. Es rollet der Donner, es leuchtet der Blitz. wilde, gewalt'ge Sturm. Im Herzen ist Frieden, im Herzen ist Ruhe, des Bräutigams harret die lebende Braut, gereinigt in prüfende Glut der ewigen Liebe getraut. Ich harre, mein Heiland, mit sehnendem Blick, komm, himmlischer Bräutigam, hole die Braut. Erlöse die Seele von irdischer Haft. Horch, friedlich ertönet das Glöcklein vom Turm. Es lockt mich das süße Getön, allmächtig zu ewigen Höhen. Es lockt mich das süße Getön, allmächtig zu ewigen Höhen. Durch Feld und Wald zu schweifen, mein Mädchen weg zum Pfeifen, so geht's von Ort zu Ort, so geht's von Ort zu Ort. Und nach dem Takte reget und nach dem Maß beweget sich alles an mir fort, und nach dem Maß beweget sich alles an mir fort. Ich kann sie kaum erwarten, die erste Blume im Garten, die erste blüht am Baum. Sie grüßen meine Lieder, und kommt der Winter wieder, sing ich noch jenen Traum, sing ich noch jenen Traum. Ich sing ihn in der Weite, auf Eiseslänge und Breite, da blüht der Winter schön, da blüht der Winter schön. Und auch die Blüte schwindet und neue Freude findet sich auf bebauten Höhen, und neue Freude findet sich auf bebauten Höhen. Denn wie ich bei der Linde das junge Völkchen finde, sing ich noch, reg ich sie. Der stumpfe Bursche blähte sich, das steife Mädchen dreht sich nach meiner Melodie, nach meiner Melodie. Ihr geht den Sohlenflügel und treibt durch Tal und Hügel den Liebling weit von Haus, den Liebling weit von Haus. Ihr lieben holden Musen, wann ruh ich ihre Musen auch endlich wieder aus? Wann ruh ich ihre Musen auch endlich wieder aus?
Going in and out, it's not a ploy for extra applause. It's helpful to have a moment to just and switch gears for a new composer, a very different mood. These next 5 songs by Robert Schumann are a cycle. They were meant to be sung as a group to tell a story across the 5 songs. So we will perform them straight through. But before we start, I wanted to just tell you a little bit more about the origins of these poems. The title of the cycle is Gedichte der Königin Maria Stuart, which literally translates as the poems of Queen Mary Stuart. And the texts are in her voice. All of the songs are spoken from her perspective in the first person. However, their actual attribution to her is doubtful, except for one of the songs. The last one seems to be traced quite directly to her. Mary's tragic story was a source of great fascination for artists and authors in Schumann's time as much as now. And so these poems really show us Mary through the romanticized view of the artists from his time. And we're in fact even hearing some of these poems in translation. So, for example, the first and the third songs, those poems were originally in French. You're going to hear them in German. The 5th song was originally in Latin, her words in Latin, and now you're hearing it in German. Here we go.
Ich zieh dahin, Ade, mein fröhlich Frankenland, wo ich die liebste Heimat fand, du meine Kindheit Pflegerin. Ade, du Land, du schöne Zeit, mich trennt das Boot vom Glück so weit, doch trägst die Hälfte nur von mir, ein Teil für immer bleibet dein. Mein fröhlich Land, der sage dir, Furcht und Hoffnung Stimmen klangen, als ich die Stunde ruhelos gezählt. Und wenn mein Herz dies Blatt zum Boden wählt und kündet euch zu sehen mein Verlangen, dann, teure Schwester, fasst mich neues Bangen, weil ihm die Macht zu beweisen fällt. Ich seh den Kahn im Hafen fast geborgen, vom Sturm und Kampf der Wogen festgehalten, des Himmels heitres Antlitz Nacht umgraut. So bin auch ich bewegt von Furcht und Sorge. Vor euch nicht, Schwester, doch des Schicksals Walden zerreißt Segel oft, dem wir vertraut. Dem wir vertraut. Was nützt mir noch zugemessene Zeit? Mein Herz erstarb für irdisches Begehren. Nur Leiden soll mein Schatten nicht entbehren. Mir blieb allein die Todesfreudigkeit. Ihr Feinde, lasst von eurem Neid. Mein Herz ist abgewandt der Hoheit Ehre. Des Schmerzes Übermaß wird mich verzehren. Bald geht mit mir zu Grabe Hass und Streit. Ihr Freunde, die ihr mein gedenkt in Liebe, ihr wägt und glaubt, dass ohne Kraft und Glück kein gutes Werk mir zu vollenden bliebe. So wünsch mir bessere Tage nicht zurück. Und weil ich schwer gestrafet wird hienieden, ihr flieht mir meinen Teil am ewigen Frieden. aus dem Dorfe der Bursche heraus, gibt das Geleit der Geliebten nach Haus. Führt sie an Weidengebüsche vorbei, redet so viel und so mancherlei. Leidest du Schmach und betrübst du dich, leidest du Schmach von Adam ummicht, werde die Liebe getrennt so geschwind, schnell wie wir früher vereiniget sind. Scheide mit Regen und scheide mit Wind, schnell wie wir früher vereiniget sind. Spricht das Mägdelein, Mägdelein spricht, unsere Liebe, sie trennet sich nicht. Fest ist der Stahl und das Eisengasier, unsere Liebe ist fester noch mehr. Eisen und Stahl, man schmiedet sie unsere Liebe, wer wandelt sie Eisen und Stahl, sie können zergehen. Unsere Liebe muss ewig, ewig bestehen.
Over the summer, David and I met multiple times for rehearsal, but I dare say we spent more time trying to choose what songs we wanted to do than actually refining the songs that we had chosen. And as you might expect, we ended up with a very long list of Brahms songs. And I wanted to do them all, and we would still be here until next week if I'd gotten my way. So, but we did manage to narrow it down, but these next two songs were two that I just couldn't part with for their texts and the wonderful way that they feel to sing, and just, yeah, so I hope you enjoy them as well. I do want to say one thing about the next song, Sapphische Ode. The name, Sapphic Ode, refers to the structure of the poem, as opposed to implying authorship by the ancient Greek poetess Sappho. So there is a connection to that ancient literature, but structure, not authorship.
Rosen brach ich nachts mir am dunklen Haar.
After this next song, we'll take an actual little intermission. So you get to stretch, too. But I wanted to tell you a little story about this one. So in the mornings, Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, I bring my son to preschool. He's 3.5, and he goes to an outdoor preschool in the nature sanctuary close to our house. It's wonderful. So I bring him there on our bicycle. And as we go, we talk, we sing songs together. And I found that it's a great time to work on memorizing my music. If I sing the songs to him as we're biking along, and he really likes the music and he's interested, but when it's in German, sometimes he loses interest. And so to get him to permit me to practice this next one, Vergebliches Ständchen, which means forbidden serenade, I explained each verse to him before singing it. So I told him the story, okay, in the first verse, this boy goes to the house of his friend, who's a girl, and says, I'm here, I've come to visit, and I love you, would you let me in? And then in the second verse, she says, well, no, I won't let you in. My mother told me that bad things would happen if I let you in. And then in the third verse, he gets whiny. He's trying to convince her, so he says, oh, it's so cold out here, and please let me in. I'm going to stop loving you if you don't let me in. And then in the final verse, she says, go home, no way. Anyhow, so I explained this, and he let me sing it. And then my son started asking questions. Mama, why wouldn't the girl let the boy in? Mama, why did the mama say tell the girl that bad things would happen? Why can't a boy visit a girl at nighttime? And I discovered I wasn't quite ready to have that conversation with my 3-year-old. So I changed the subject. But I'm sure you know all the answers to those questions.
Guten Abend, mein Schatz, guten Abend, mein Kind. Guten Abend, mein Kind. Ich komm aus Lieb zu dir. Ach, mach mir auf die Tür. Mach mir auf die Tür. Mach mir auf, mach mir auf, mach mir auf die Tür. Mein Tür ist verschlossen, ich lass dich nicht ein. Ich lass dich nicht ein. Mutter, die rett mir klug. Ach, wärst du rein Betrug, wärst mit mir vorbei. Wärst mit mir, wärst mit mir, wärst mit mir vorbei. So kalt ist die Nacht, so eisig der Wind. So eisig der Wind, dass mir das Herz erfriert, mein Lieb erlöschen wird. Öffne mir, mein Kind, öffne mir, öffne mir, öffne mir, mein Kind. Löschet dein Lieb, lass sie löschen nur. Lass sie löschen nur. Löschet sie immer zu. Geh heim zu Bett, zur Ruhe. Gute Nacht, mein Knab. Gute Nacht, gute Nacht. Gute Nacht, mein Knab.
These next 3 songs by Amy Beach really, they don't require much explanation. We're in English now, kind of. Kind of. So Robert Burns, the wonderful Scottish poet, Most of the text, I think, is very understandable to us, but there are just a few words that I wanted to translate for you because they're not maybe what you would think. So you'll hear me sing the line, oh no, where is it? There we go. How can I be but eerie? And I know we're close to Halloween, but this is not eerie as in, ooh. It's dismal or gloomy, eerie. And then there's way, as ye were way and weary. Way in this case meaning sorrowful or sad. And glinted. It wasna say ye glinted by. That means you glanced. Glinted, glanced. And there's one other, what was it? Gin. Looks like gin on the page, but if my love, gin my love wore a red, red rose. If is what it means, if. So those are just a few Scots words to hopefully not trip you up.
Dreary is the night when I am frae, my dearie. I restless lie frae into morn, though I were nae sae weary. When I think on the lightsome days I spent with thee, my dearie, and now what lands between us lie, how can I be but eerie? How slow ye move, ye heavy hours, as ye were way and weary. It wasna say ye glinted by when I was with my dearie. Out over the Forth I look to the north, but what is the north and its highlands to me? The south nor the east gives ease to my breast, the far foreign land or the wild rolling sea. But I look to the west when I get to rest, that happy my dreams and my slumbers may be. For far in the west lives he I love best, the lad that is dear
Now I realize we have a whole 5 songs left. And it's a substantial cycle that we're going to end with, but the texts of this next cycle are by William Shakespeare. And once Shakespeare has taken the stage, I don't want to try to upstage him, so I'm going to say my goodbyes now. I just want to thank the Reading Fall Festival and David Ritchie and everyone who's been involved in making this happen. I feel like the luckiest one in this room, honestly, to get to sing this music with this pianist. My God. Putting together a recital, learning the music obviously is an important part of it, but just as significant, I think, is the process of learning to make music together. And I have to say that I've learned a great deal about my own voice during this process of working with David. It's really been very special for me. So thank you, and thank you for being here. And now we're going to have 5 Shakespeare songs set to music by the wonderful Gerald Finzi.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be. Fly away, much grace did lend her that she might admired be. Is she kind as she is fair? For beauty lives with kindness. Love doth to her eyes repair, to help him of his blindness, and being helped inhabits there. Then to Silvia let us sing, when Silvia is excelling. She excels each mortal thing upon the dull earth dwelling. To her let us garlands bring. still and hear your true love's coming, that can sing of high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweetie. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man's son doth know. What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's a stuff will not endure. It was a lover and his lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, that o'er the green cornfield did pass in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. Between the acres of the rye, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, these pretty country folks would lie in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. This carol they began that hour, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no. How that life was but a flower in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. And therefore take the present time